If you're just starting Call of Dragons or you want to grow faster from 90% from the players, this is for you. These 10 tips is something that I wish I know from the beginning. They won't save me months of wasted effort. So let's kick off with the foundation of everything, and this is discipline creates real success. If you want to grow faster, discipline is your best weapon. Not only in the game, basically everywhere, discipline is in the roots of all the success on the world. And it's extremely important to be smart with your early resources like speed-ups, legendary heads, and gems. If this is your day one, push very hard in the first days, join strong alliance, and discipline yourself to save these rare items when really matter. And this is something that I'm currently doing. I'm saving materials for the time when actually matter. And this is my speed ups, and I have a lot of resources. By the way, in one of my streams, one person asked me, okay, you have so many speed ups, but in the same time, are you going to be able to have the resources for this? Now, this is the best problem one person can actually have to not resources, but I mean, by resources, I mean ore, wood, gold, this type of stuff. But I think I have pretty decent amount of resources, so I can push. But this is discipline. I really want to, I want to just start training troops. So I can have more elixir production. Even though that right now I have some elixirs from the previous season, but yeah, in general, if I push my troops right now, the next season I'm going to have more free healing. But you have to have this discipline to hit when these things matter. And for me, the thing that is going to matter is going to be the greatest hits, where for 30 million boosting the power, you're guaranteed to have this city skin, which I think is extremely important. Right now, my city skin is giving like 5%, but extra 5% is going to be absolutely crazy. And if I'm lucky to end up on the top places by ranking, I can use my 6 tokens from this 30 million to actually buy the second thing. For example, like right now, the legendary cavalry is getting this one, but you can also boost with extra 3% by getting the crown. So if you rank on the top places, you're going with 30 million, you're basically going to get both of these two things. But everything requests discipline. This is extremely essential, especially in the long-term growing games like Call of Dragons. Ever wonder when to push and when to chill? Well, here is the answer. Early grinding pay off big time. In the early game, your time investments return basically 10 times more value. Speed ups, research, through the buildings, don't waste CP. On the late game, you can basically just relax in general. And what I mean by that is, always check where your buildings are finishing, always check where your troops are finishing. Make some coordination in the training. You don't want to miss any hour of training, but early in the game, everything is going to be extremely fast, like maybe 2 hours, and the building is going to finish. After this, you start it again with the next level, and it's going to be like 1 hour and a half, and things like this. It's extremely important to be extremely active at the beginning of the game. Later, when you hit my late game play, you can just chill out. By the way, for the people who ask me why I'm training tier 4, I get this question many times, so maybe this is going to be one good point to point it out. In the strongest sword, okay, currently I cannot show it, but in the stages, to train tier 4, it costs you 22, it gives you 22 points for 1 day training. To train tier 5, it gives you, I think, 80 or 90. So this difference by retraining the troops is giving you more points. Just small tips there, But yeah, at the beginning you have to be extremely active, and you just have to push. Everything is going to return big time, especially if you get some advantage over some more casual players that walk in like 2 times per day. You just walk in the moment your building is finished and start the next level. Or when your gathering hero finish gathering, send them again. All these things at the beginning is not huge difference for 1 week or 2 weeks, but imagine this. One person is sending his gathering heroes and gather, let's say, 1 million per day, but you walk in more time and you gather 2 million. Now, if you compile this in for like 6 months, you're going to basically outperform with half year the person who is just getting 1 million because you're getting 2 million per day. All the effort is stockpiling. Now, I know some people are going to say about the whales, but whales is a different type of players. They're spending money on the game, so definitely they should get advantage. But you want to get the biggest advantage as you can. And don't forget to like if you're in your first season or you just want to try fresh from the beginning. Now, this one is a game changer if you want steady progression. And this is joining the Strong Alliance. It's basically half of the game. Now, many people don't understand that, but this is actually half of the game. I talked in my previous videos about the alliances, how important they are, what they're going to actually give you, rare chests, behemoth buffs, winning the season. All these things is just stockpile and make you better and better and better from a person who is sitting in not that strong alliance and get way less benefits. Now, it's one thing you're focusing over your castle. This is something great you can do for your castle, but with extra help, you're going to basically rapidly going in your growth. And the game changed a little lately. I mean, it's not actually changing a little, but always there is a big changes. And just heroes these days is not enough. My Lilia, even though she's awakening, she needs strong artifact, she needs strong pet. And one of the places where you can actually get some pets is actually by winning the season and getting these 3-star pet skills that is going to support you great your pet. And you have to just build like 5 pets. Don't focus over 10 pets or something like this. But winning the season, getting these shards, with which you can buy pet skills, is in the center of the alliance, and how helpful this game mechanic, if I can actually use this word, can actually help you. And if you don't think you have a time, I don't think this is an excuse. Consistency always beat intensity. And as we are gamers playing some mobile game, we definitely understand that even if you don't have the time today, at least this is something I noticed, and how brutal can actually affect your account. But I think every day just, logging in the game, and the game actually improved the quality of life by a lot. What I mean by that is you go out, for example, you log in, you get your heroes, and you send them to immediately start killing Darkling patrols. And the way I do that is I use 4 heroes for auto gathering, and I immediately send 1 hero for Severe Fire Drag. Currently I'm working over this pet. I don't know if there is a pet around. Okay, and this is a great quality of life improvement from the game. So you just send them. In meantime, till they're actually killing Darkling patrols, you can go inside your castle, get all the resources from here, get your VIP rewards like 2 tokens, get your daily rewards from the VIP, even though that your VIP 15, but like this I actually count how many days I log in the game. But who knows, we may be presented with VIP 16, I don't know. But yeah, till everything is happening outside and your heroes is killing Darkling patrols or gathering some pets, capturing some pets, you can go for your gold chest, silver chest. I mean, you're going to build a system that you're going to log in extremely fast, gather all the rewards possible in your castle. In this time, your heroes is outside killing Darkling patrols, capturing pet. And for like, I don't know, sometimes the pets is basically very far away. I have to mention that, especially if you're in the plateau. For example, you're here and the pet is maybe here. You basically have to go all the way to actually go for the pet. So pets sometimes cost a little more time to be captured till your troop go there. But Darkling patrols is something very fast that you can actually do. And everything is on auto. This is the beautiful thing here. Everything is on auto. I don't know why not many people is talking about this, but I think this is a great quality of life improvement from the game. So I think everybody can find like 2-3 minutes to gather the best rewards that they can get from the game, just for a couple minutes per day. And it's time to talk about tough troop that is coming up. Make smart, not sentimental moves. What I mean about this is, if your current kingdom is holding your back, even if there is a friend, you just have to think about your castle if you're a competitive player. And even I end up a couple of times in a situation like this, where a couple people which playing Call of Dragons, but at one point you have to decide over your castle. You can still chill chat with these persons in your messages, it's no issue, but sitting in same kingdom and not having the growth is slowing down extremely hard your castle, especially in this type of kingdoms when there is maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 people that is chill chatting every day. This type of kingdoms is most likely not also going to win the seasons. So if you want to be competitive, definitely you have to move out to other kingdom. But here is the thing, some people need chill kingdom, and I'm actually start thinking even personally for me about some chill kingdom. But by chill kingdom, we're not talking about the dead kingdom. There is a pretty big difference between the dead kingdom and the chill kingdom. Chill kingdom is basically players logging in casually, and when the time comes for fighting, they're there. Competitive kingdom is there always look somewhere to fight, and this is something I don't like in the competitive kingdom. Is I just don't have the time to walk around the map and try to get merits from here and there, or striking somebody, losing like 30 minutes to get like 30k merits or something like this. Chill kingdom strike when is the time. Competitive kingdom is striking always. Dead kingdom is not even striking. So there is a pretty big difference. But if you see your kingdom is dead when the time comes, there is like maybe 10 people show up or 15. Well, maybe it's going to be a better idea to move out, especially if you're in your early stages, just because it's going to cost way less. Right now, if I want to move out from my kingdom, it's going to be over 55 merits, 55 migrational permits, which is a decent amount of permits, not gonna lie. And those things cost a lot. Maybe some idea I can actually give you about the bundles for the merits is the first one is going to give you 1, the second 2, and the third one is 4. So in total, you're going to get 7. And this is the first 3 bundles normally I buy, and the main reason is best value bundles. If I go further on the line, I'm going to receive less merits, less permits at cost of more money. So yeah, the first 3 bundles is something like a must if you want to migrate somewhere, and I think everybody should have some opportunity to migrate out in any moment. So I think this bundle, if you don't have many permits, this bundle is going to be very valuable for you, even from the daily deals. You don't want to sit in the dead kingdom. So yeah. And I want to know, comment below if you ever had to leave a friend behind for a stronger kingdom, and is it worth it? And this one is little like a mindset tip that go beyond the stars, and this is give value and you will get it back. And by giving value, what I mean is show up in the where there is a big fight for your alliance, show up for the behemoths, show up for any interesting alliance events that your officers are doing. Okay, maybe not over all the events that they're doing, but when the moment count, you have to be there. And this is just giving some value to your alliance. And the relationship between the player and alliance is extremely important. So give value, and at one point by you giving value, the other person is giving value, the third person is giving value. You're going to help your alliance, for example, winning the season, and you're going to get your value back in form of some kind of rewards or just having some fun. Even though the things is looking that you're not going to win, you know, because we all been in this position where just the enemy is strong. By showing up in the fights, you're going to win at least some extra fun in this game from like day 2 go and start only farming the next 50 days. Just bring value on the battlefield, bring value to your alliance, bring value to the players who ask you how your pet is that strong. The more value you give, the better feeling, you know, the better feeling. And this is why I do these videos, just giving some value, and I feel better for myself if I help somebody somewhere with some problem, you know. Just the feeling is extremely nice to have it. And what is more valuable from the gems and from the game, from the heads, legendary heads? And this is your time. Time is your real currency. And especially right now where the cavalry is getting like crazy, everybody's getting wild over the cavalry. Oh my god, I want to play with cavalry. I'm going to build cavalry, but time is your currency. And something I noticed, because back in the days I was actually changed I was Spring Warden, you know. First I start with Wooderberg, because, you know, for World of Warcraft I trained myself to be an orc. Most of the times I was playing Alliance, but anyway, I know orcs. From there, I actually saw one person doing pretty decent amount of merits per season, and I jumped in the Spring Warden. The third place I go was League of Order right now that I am, but I go in Spring Warden. And I was like, okay, I have 4 on Dew, I have Thea, I think I actually do pretty decent amount of damage. And that was the times where the turrets was also on the battlefield, and it was extremely hard to do anything. I lose so much time with with these flying eagles. Now the ground cavalry is very bad back in the days. I think they make some changes over the elk riders, but I'm not like 100% sure. Just, you know, when you're spending time and make it valuable, spend time when there is a big fights. This is, you know, my tips and tricks, let's say it like this. This is how I do it. If there is some fight, I'm going to be there. If there is no fight, I'm not going to walk around the map trying to get some AFK Legion on the other corner of the world and hoping I'm going to get like 10k merits. Some people are getting like 100k merits. That's fine. But yeah, right now the cavalry is also going for army groups, and they're extremely valuable in massive fights for returning and going to the battlefield legions to stop them and strike them right away. But in general, going around the map trying to hit something, either they're going to catch you or you're just going to waste a lot of time, and I don't think the merits actually deserve your attention there. And don't forget to subscribe if you're finding these tips valuable, and if you enjoy Call of Dragons content and you like this type of videos also. Now, want more resources without doubling your playtime? Grind smart, not hard. Use farm efficiently. Something that in Season 1 I didn't actually put any kind of effort, but boy oh boy, farms is extremely valuable, especially when at one point where there is a 2 alliances fighting. These 2 alliances have close to same amount of power, let's say it like this. But here is the thing, whoever have more resources win the fight. I think the Wales is having pretty decent advantage on the battlefield, and just because they have this 2 million free healing per day, 2 million free healing, I think I'm around 700k or 750k, something like this, and they have like 3 times more from me. So they're going to have free healing 3 times more from me, but this is not the point. The point is having a farm. And boy oh boy, I'm having a farm. Currently I'm still developing my farm. So yeah, this is my farm right away, and I'm still developing my farm. I want to level up this city hall, so from there I'm going to be able to start having this type of researches where I'm going to increase my gathering speed. But yeah, having a farm is something absolutely a must if you want to be competitive. Now, no matter how smart you're going to play, you're going to teach yourself to do some PvP, you know? You can go fight, you see you lose like this, you try some different tactic, you check out Burgas Call of Dragons videos and you get better. So, but still, even fighting, at one point you're going to finish your troops. If you're not a whale, at one point you're going to finish your troops, and the only thing that can actually sustain you on the battlefield is just having resources, having these resources. And farms is something that I underestimate back in the days. The first 4 seasons, basically season 1 plus, season 2 plus, I didn't have any kind of farm. But yeah, right now I actually built a farm, but I never use it. This is my farm, by the way. This is my farm. I have never used it. Right now, I'm trying to develop something with this farm, and hopefully getting some good results there. And this is going to help me in general. It's going to help me sustain more on the battlefield. With my main account, I'm going to farm mana. With my farm account, I'm going to farm rest of the things. And when you log in with your account, even when your main account is killing, you know, when you send the gathering heroes from your main account, it's just a couple of clicks and your farm is ready to be to send some gathering heroes on the field to get some extra on top of that. And other thing you can actually do, by the way, is with your farm you can do forts. That's right, you can basically do some forts. And here's the thing, forts is giving more resources. They're going to give you more resources from this to give a Darkling Patrols from point of CP. But here is the thing with the forts. Darkling Patrols, for me is better with my main account because it's giving only training speedups. So I really don't care about building speedups. I don't care about the research speedups. Everything is done, everything is finished. I want to have this training speedup, so that's why I don't go for forts. But if you're in progress for opening tier 5, to get some extra theatry is very good to have a farm, and with this farm most likely you're going to win like 96-97% from the damage that you're going to do over the fort, and you're going to get the best rewards there, basically tier 10 rewards. And this one is for the Wonk game players. Effort compounds like interest. And what I mean by that is, in season 1 you're going to get tier 4. Obviously when you go, I think it was something like 14 days to open a tier 4, but if you're extremely active, you use your scouts and all these stuffs, all the tips I give on this channel to grow up, season 1 you're going to have tier 4. Now the thing is, you're going to hit tier 4, but to hit tier 5 is way different story. So you have to be consistent, very important, consistent on what you're doing. Now most of the people are focusing over military, and here is the thing. There is a different opinions over this. I'm going to share you my opinion. And this is from the economy tree. I think you have to for sure get scholarship 2 before even thinking to push hard in anywhere. You need this scholarship, you need this research speed. You need to level up this building to get even more research speed. The building is giving like 25%. You also need to hit VIP 8. Very important. And in VIP 8 you're going to get like 10% research speed 10%, and you're going to get second queue. You want to have all these advantages, all these speed up boosts, and back in the days we even wait the end of the season so we can be able to get Mana Stone 5. Now these days is way more different stories, way more easy to open tier 5. You have kingdom building, kingdoms buff that is going to give you some research speed. You also have non-stop coming mana stones from the behemoths, around the behemoths. Okay, currently we don't have anything here, but if I check some other behemoths, okay, what hour is? Okay, right now we don't have anything to kill, but you're constantly going to have mana stone 5, and it's so easy to get a research one. Boy, we even fight back in the days for a mana stone for researches, so we can start our biggest researches. These days is extremely easy. So yeah, just my point here is, do not get discouraged if you open tier 4 extremely fast, but to open tier 5 you look it's way like in the distance. It's very hard, I'm not gonna lie you, it's very hard. It cost me like 1 year for me personally to have tier 5. But tier 4 with tier 5 tech, this is what is called tier 5 tech, is going to do pretty decent on the battlefield. And having some good heroes, having some good pets, you're going to trade good. Now if you fight against whales with awakened heroes, tier 5 and level 5 artifacts, it's going to be extremely hard for you, I'm not gonna lie you. It's going to be very hard for you. But still, have a patience, the things is way better from what was before 2 years. And don't forget, you can become a member to get early access to my future videos and also full stream history I have on my channel. And final tip, but maybe the most powerful one, and this is play for long-term wins and plan ahead. And this is something that I mentioned in the video, is my plans for getting the city skin, and this is my focus. And boy, this plan is, when I decide to do that, it was before maybe 2 months, before 2 seasons, even 3 months if my memory don't lie me. But this is before 3 months, and the mage skin is going to, I think, come at September or something like this. Right now we have cavalry. After this we're going to have marksman, we're going to have infantry, and the last one I think is mage. So there is it's very in the distance, but you have to play Wonk game. Now most of the people want everything right now here. But this game is from the game type that you just have to plan ahead. It can be months ahead for your next move. So yeah, try to play the Wonk fight from just short wins. That is not that valuable, since city skin is something extremely valuable. Now strongest word, what I can actually say, yeah, you're going to have some opportunity to get some of these heroes, which is a very nice one, I'm not gonna lie. But here's the thing, you're going to spend decent amount of resources. If you're free-to-play player, let's say like this, some of these heroes is from the strongest sword. There is no other place. Okay, there is other place you can actually get these heroes, but yeah, if you want to get a new hero, maybe you can push from the strongest sword at least to get like 10 shards of this hero, so you can summon him, and from there you can just put him on the VIP and get daily legendary heads for this hero. But in general, yeah, just play the long game, look in the future. This is my personal suggestion for you. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit one like, subscribe to this channel, become a member and get early access to my videos and also full stream history. And I wish you a great day and see you in the next video or stream.